messages and have some things that they want to say to you guys. We're going to start off with someone who we know is a good friend to us. She has been there from the first time, and every single time that we have a fight, we know we can count on her. She has stood by us, and she will continue to stand by us. I welcome the speaker, Christine Quinn.
Thank you. And let me thank everybody at UFCW, everybody in the city's labor movement. Thank Jack Ahern for being with us today. I want to thank Bruce Boss and Tony Steelman and Pat Purcell and everybody at UFCW. I also want to introduce, you'll hear from him soon, but one of my new colleagues, Councilmember Danny Drum. It's a face you will know very soon, because he's another guy who's going to be there every time you need him to be. You know, this particular Amish market is one where a lot of people who work for the city council go to, because we work right around the corner. And I'm sure they've made a lot of money off of people who work for the city council and other parts of city government. Well, we have a message on behalf of city council members and city council and government employees today. We're not going to spend our money, which is taxpayer money, supporting stores and businesses that are stealing money from workers. That's not what work is about. You know, we've stood for many years in front of Amish markets and stood with employees who wanted to be unionized and won that right, and union workers who wanted to be recognized. And now you have a company that's really spitting in the face of people who come to work every day and do their job and help other people do their job by making sure they have the breakfast and lunch and dinner and whatnot that they need. Over $1 million that people earned and should have, they are not getting. Now look, places like this Amish market, they assume that workers have nowhere to turn. They assume people aren't going to make trouble and aren't going to say anything, and they assume that workers stand alone in the city of New York. Well, they, on all of those points, you know what happens when you assume? Well, that is what they are making of themselves, and they are just flat out wrong. Because the workers in this Amish market are part of a team, the UFCW. The UFCW is part of the labor movement in the city of New York, and the labor movement in the city of New York is part of the New York City Council and the New York City government. And we're not going to go away until the money that workers are owed by this and other Amish markets is paid back. So we can make it our Friday lunch hour, you don't need it. But we are not going anywhere. And if this Amish market doesn't think the city of New York and the government of New York City can have an impact on their life, well, they better just watch out. Thank you all for supporting yourselves and your brother and sister workers in our city.